Hey everyone, Ragamune here, bringing you another Dungeon Fighter Online video. This one is going to be pro as hell. And when I say pro, I mean pro. This is going to be a guide video. A guide on what? Making money. Mainly because of the ones that I've seen around, they're horrendously outdated. Or at least the very few that I've seen are horrendously outdated. So I figure I'd impart my knowledge onto you guys and help you learn how to make a lot of coin to buy those oh so sweet, juicy, expensive plus 12 items or something or other, I don't know. So let's get started. So the first thing I bet you're wondering is, when should I start making money? Well, first things first, I would highly recommend that you get a max level character to start. Just one max level character is all you need to pretty much start your path. So the first method we're going to be talking about is the Power Station Circulation Grind. And with this, all you're really doing is running the Power Station Adventure Mode over and over and over again, on as high a difficulty as you can muster. Obviously, the best returns come from Slayer Mode, but if this is your first time trying this, then you're not going to have the punch to be able to do Slayer Mode more often than not. So I'd recommend just starting at Masters Mode. This is assuming that you have a plus 10 purple weapon, and you have nothing but purple magic sealed equipment as your go-to armor and accessories. The pros of running this are as follows. You can farm Halidom fragments and recipes. You're going to need this if you want to work your way up to better equipment. I personally have a full set of Halidom equipment on my Glacial Master and Nen Master, and I use them every day for making money. You can obtain multiple growth capsules for your other characters. You will get huge amounts of experience every single time. Thanks to some of the events that have given you experience potions and whatnot, I have gotten easily 15 or so growth capsules every day for one level 50 or above character. And it is just glorious. I mean glorious. Lastly, you'll get some very consistent gold, anywhere between 15 to 30k at the end of every dungeon. And you'll get even more if you have that level 85 title equipped, which increases your dungeon reward gold by 10%. However, there are cons to these methods as well. And for this particular method, sometimes you can roll the slot power plant escape, which in turn can mean less money. Before, this was the best way to make money, running slot over and over again with a party of 4. But ever since the Reborn patch, this is no longer nearly as applicable as it used to be. If you're in a party, hell modes can sometimes pop up, throwing you out of your circulation and putting you into a straight-up dungeon fight. And even then, said hell mode might not even give you anything. In addition, it might even ruin the Halidom mission that you're going after, or sometimes it might not even have a boss at the end. There are a few circulation missions that will not have a boss at the end, so you're cheated out of Halidom recipe drop chances. Or pinks in general. Lastly, this can take a long time to complete when you have your lower end gear to consider. This is why I'd recommend running in Masters Mode, as with a plus 10 purple weapon, you're usually able to chunk just enough health at a time with your setup. So why would you want to run Power Station anyways? If this is your standard first one, you want to disregard this, you just want money fast and quick as possible. Well, if you want to do the other two methods, you're going to need higher end gear, and this is the best way to get it. In addition, you can use them growth capsules on your other lower characters and work their way up to 85 so that you can have multiple characters ready to make you money. Outfitting them might come later, might come not, but this is easily the best way to get your startup cash for the bigger methods. The second method we're going to be talking about is the Watchers of Natram, unrefined Nen crystal grinding. This method requires 8 FP per run, as this dungeon is considered a special dungeon. However, if you're able to do it fast enough with people, you're able to get a constant 40,000 gold at the very end by selling off the unrefined Nen crystals, in addition to whatever else you may find in there. You can obtain refined Nen crystals, which you can use to purchase a wide variety of items alongside what you're already getting as drops. You can purchase beads, which you can enchant your magic stones for, and these are the only way to enchant magic stones, so I'd take this into consideration if you're looking to outfit your character to the max. You can also purchase accessories, which are able to help you out in ancient dungeons if you so desire. In addition to the crystals that you're finding, you're also going to be attaining powerful energy bags and random bead pots. These items will obviously give you exactly what it says on the tin. Powerful energy bags will give you 1 to 5 powerful energies, and random bead pots can generate any bead in the game. I want to say that they generate blues or higher, but I've never gotten a white out of there, so I don't know if it can generate whites as well. But you're guaranteed at least a blue bead. With the right team or the right build, you can easily finish in order to obtain the maximum number of Nen crystals for your run, which is capped out at 10. Unless, of course, you've got the dungeon bonus going for you, which can increase your crystal gain by 50%, giving you 15, or flat out doubling how many you would get, which would give you 20. Getting these is, oh my god, it is just beautiful. Trust me. Like the pros with the last one, there are cons. The cons for this one are as follows. These runs will cost you 8 FP per run regardless, so if you're not that great and you end up dying a lot to where you don't have life tokens left, too bad so sad, all 8 of those FP are gone, and you gotta wait for a little while before you can go again. Low-end gear will not be a good time in this place. It will take you a long time to chunk that boss down and be able to retrieve your Nen crystals. This is the reason I would recommend the power station method for those that are just starting, so that you can get a full set of Halidom gear and be able to absolutely destroy this thing. Lastly, the end of dungeon gold and experience rates you receive at the end are severely lower than the power station method. Therefore, if you're trying to do this to obtain growth capsules, this is not the method for you. All in all, the Watchers of Natram can provide much more constant streams of cash if, and only if, you are able to constantly kill him for the maximum number of Nen crystals. If you can't, then I would recommend sticking to the power station circulation method. But there is one more method that we need to go over. Method number 3 is the one that everybody and their grandma wants to do. The Hell Mode method. So Hell Mode works like this. You'll spend a vast amount of demon invitations in order to summon various APCs that you'll end up fighting. Sometimes, in addition to those APCs, you'll fight a very powerful demon. Killing these guys will yield you a boatload of magic sealed purples. Sometimes you can get a demon eye, and sometimes you might even get the granddaddy of them all, the epic equipment drop. And you are also guaranteed a vast variety of epic fragments, which are flat out useless because there's no way in hell you're going to make an equipment out of this by yourself. Like all methods, there are pros and there are cons. The pros for this method are as follows. You can obtain demon eyes and epic equipments. Each of these demon eyes that you obtain can be turned into demon challenges. The conversion rate over at Grandis is 1 demon eye will grant you 20 demon challenges. Any epic equipments that you obtain that you can't use because all of these are untradeable, go figure, can be disassembled into more demon eyes. Use a level 11 disassembler and you'll be able to get 6 demon eyes for a level 80 to 85 item. Can you do the math? That's 120 demon challenges if you get an unusable epic. That's a lot. You get 500 demon invitations the moment that you turn level 85. And these demon invitations are, say it with me now, account bound. Meaning, if you have a character that is geared up and ready to run these hell modes and can do them safely, consistently, and easily, put those on him or her. Put it on them. Trust me. Lastly, the dailies that you receive every single day, starting at, I want to say, around level 70 or so, can grant you 1 to 50 demon invitations per day per character. So if you have characters that can run hell mode and you have multiple characters that can safely do it, then this is a good thing. Just do your dailies every day, stock up on them demon invitations, and then run hell mode when you can. But like there are pros, there are also cons. And the cons here can sometimes greatly outweigh the pros. The cons are as follows. You have very inconsistent drop rates. There are people that will spend 1,000 demon invitations and go completely dry. Not even getting one demon eye, nor an epic equipment drop. Not even a pink for that matter. Yeah, it can be very bad. Every run will cost you a large number of demon invitations and challenges. You're spending at least 21 to 25. The lower the difficulty of the dungeon, the lower the chances of a hell mode drop. And that's not taking into consideration the 3 difficulties of hell itself. The absolute best chances that you can absolutely positively get are running on Slayer difficulty and rolling insane mode. If you have low end gear, this is going to result in very easy deaths on your part, which in turn will definitely lower your drop chances further, as spending a life token does this naturally. So, needless to say, dying is a bad thing. And if you have no life tokens, then not only did you waste those invitations, but you're not getting anything at all! What method is the best method in my personal opinion? Well, in my personal opinion, that method would be up to you. It doesn't really matter what method you choose because each method has their pros, each method has their cons. It's truly up to you to determine what method is the absolute best way of getting cash. But these 3 methods right here are ways that I make mine. And personally, if you're starting out, I heavily recommend method number 1, which is power station circulation. Because not only are you getting some good gold to start yourself up, but you're also looking for fast experience so that you can get another character to go alongside you, and you are grinding out Halidom fragments and recipes to upgrade your equipment and be able to take on the harder methods, to be able to survive, and to be able to do this method oh so much faster. Lastly, and I don't think this needs any real explanation, but sometimes you can get some extremely random pink weapon or equipment drop that may or may not be tradable. If it is tradable, look up that price. It just might be worth a fortune. That's all the methods I've got for making money. There are other methods as well that might include the Tower of Despair, the Tower of the Dead, the Altars of Ascension and Infinity, or things like that, but those may or may not be that great. The methods that I explained here for you today are consistent, and while they might look slow, just keep doing them. All this money is going to add up over time, and in that time, you might be able to snag yourself some pretty nifty equipment.